Well, today we're at City Farmhouse in the factory at Franklin. It's a beautiful place filled with antique and vintage goods for your home. We're with Kim Leggett, and we're going to find out about something new that they're doing here. It's a video online decorating series so that you can learn a lot from people who are experts at putting vintage and antique pieces in your home. And this has a great beginning to it. It's not really even your idea, is it?
Actually, it's not. It's the idea of my 10-year-old granddaughter. She's really into antiques, and you may have seen her at the City Farmhouse pop-up fairs. So one night at our board meeting at Chewy's,
That's a great place for a board meeting.
we have a monthly board meeting at Chewy's. We were just tossing around ideas about how we could get more engagement on our social media and on our website. And so, you know, these kids, they know everything, right? So Lila said, oh, I have a great idea. So she tells me the concept of must or bust. The designer will come in each month, and I will interview them. They will design the space. And then she even came up with the name, Must or Bust.
And so people go online and vote whether this room is a must or maybe it's not quite so good, huh?
Right. You get to give your own opinion. You get to be the judge and talk, and you can even comment on what you would do differently in the design of the room.
Emily Morrissey and Maggie Parker are Fat Cat and Magpie, the first designers of this series. What was it like taking a blank room with no inspiration here and just starting from scratch?
Anything I do with her, with my sister, I know is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, and a lot of creativity. So it was not as daunting as I thought it would.
Yeah. 21 by 12, I guess, was the size of this room, and you filled it in a really unique way. Tell me about it.
Well, we filled it with things that we've created and things that we've had in our inventory. We had a sense of the someone possibly potentially living here, but not actually, because it's not a real living space. Sure. So we get a feel as if someone had just left, and you could see some of the intimate aspects of their life, where they have their tea, where they sleep, the things that they love and keep and collect.
Yeah. It's like a studio apartment, but not really, kind of a whimsical one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have a certain amount of space to deal with in your living space, and if it's a small space, you want to utilize areas of it to create each living space that you have: living, sleeping, sitting, eating, and even a little outdoor space.
And even if you're a collector, you can still rotate your different collections so that you can have beautiful things in a small space.
Yes, truly, because I do, and I live in a small space. So we have storage here. We have a trunk, boxes, whatever you might have, shove things under the bed. Take things out. You can do seasonally, spring, fall, summer, winter, or just things that you like. You can bring them out to enjoy them instead of having them out all at once. Then they stay fresh, and it's like redecorating without moving a lot of big furniture.
And most of these things are for sale, right?
Almost everything in here is for sale, so feel free to come down here to City Farmhouse and look at all of it.
So, Kim, I think there's a lot we can learn from these designers every month, and you're going to be changing this room every single month.
We will change it every month with a different designer, different ideas. It can be outrageous, like someone can come in and paint the walls hot pink, or it can be very traditional. So I'm so excited to see what the designers are going to bring to the party next month and the month after.
And it's not just local folks.
Not just local. We have ladies coming from all over well, actually, I shouldn't say ladies. I should say design teams.
Right.
We have a lady coming from Ohio. We have someone coming from Kansas City, Missouri. It's just going to be great.
Really interesting way to use video and to use your store just to kind of broaden all of our horizons. Thanks so much for telling us about it.
Thank you for coming.
All right, I hope you'll check it out. And you can vote on Must or Bust throughout the month of April. Just go to cityfarmhousefranklin.com.